In This Moment is a band who have all but completely defined themselves by their wild live performances. Ritual, the band's sixth studio album, continues a darker and more thematic style of hard rock in the latter half of their discography. One look at the album cover and you can tell this isn't exactly going to be kid spot material. Now with a gold-certified album in the US, In This Moment have virtually lived on the road touring with big-name bands and appearing at all the Monster Energy festivals, converting more fans at each stop. Listening to Ritual is an encompassing experience that will aim to do the same thing that their unique live performance does: completely absorb the listener into the rhythm. Over the years, In This Moment style has changed from loud heavy metal to more rhythmic hard rock with at times an electronic edge. The band has excelled at both, and while their previous album Black Widow has some dark tones, Ritual has much more of a connecting theme. Inspired by a trip to Salem and learning about the witch trials, it appears Miss Brink and Company have influence and are moving in a different direction than the sexualized style that was present in their past two albums. In a radio interview, Maria Brink said about Ritual, "I wanted to show people, and definitely women, a different side of strength in me that was a really powerful force in me that didn't need the sexual part. So there's definitely a more serious overtone, a more serious, deeper side of us." That serious overtone, I feel, is one that differentiates between a good album and a great album. While I really enjoyed Blood and Black Widow, I did feel over time that there was something missing. They were great albums, but they didn't last with me as long as I would have hoped. It's in Ritual where that missing piece is realized. Both in the loud and quiet, this album makes its theme clear. Two of the songs released early were Oh Lord and Roots. While Oh Lord definitely sets a mood for the album, especially as the true opener, it's Roots that had me loving what would come in the rest of Ritual. Maria Brink's vocals switch from gorgeous to growling in an instant, and the minor electronic effects along with the strong guitar riffs get this song stuck in your head for days. It's visceral. The rhythm, guitar, and drums get into your pulse, and the lyric writing scheme is reminiscent of their hit Blood, but in my opinion, written much stronger and impactful. Roots is one of the heaviest songs on the album, but it connects extremely well with the deep brooding tracks like Oh Lord, Witching Hour, and River of Fire. Two of the big talking points, however, that may surprise some people are: one, a cover of Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight, and two, the song Black Wedding featuring Rob Halford of Judas Priest. If you were ever wondering what new music you might be missing in your life, the answer is most likely In This Moment and Rob Halford working together. When I first heard Black Wedding, I thought the repeated piano notes took away from the power in the beginning, but after a couple listens, I now love this song. It is easily one of my most played from a new album this year. It's loud and explosive, and the chorus with both vocals is fantastic. You may have a specific preference on what your favorite songs on Ritual are, but there's a good chance Black Wedding is one of them. On your first listen, you may miss a few things because there's so much going on, but after you play it through a few times, you will realize the number of solid tracks outweigh the very few songs that may not catch your interest. And the fact that Ritual truly feels like an album where all the songs depend on each other as opposed to a collection of tracks, you will have a lot to appreciate here. For those looking for the older albums of In This Moment and heavy metal glory, you may be left wanting here. That's really the only way you could be left wanting more, however, because there is a lot to enjoy in Ritual. Almost every song works and is memorable, and everyone in the band contributes in a strong way. Overall, In This Moment have refined their writing to create an engaging album while still delivering strong singles. The guitar riffs and Maria's voice are great selling points, along with the thematic of Salem if you're looking for something unique. With all the fans that In This Moment have gained over the years, Ritual might be the next huge step in gaining that much more.